Hi, this is Karun Chandok, and you're listening to Speed City.
You're listening to Speed City F1 on Sirius XM.
Get us up to speed on the history of the British Grand Prix.
This is where it all began. 1950. Damon Hill taught me this, and he is the right guy to listen to. He gave me a schooling. World War II ended in 1945. This airfield became redundant at this point.
No, we only have 8 minutes. We're at World War II.
But I just want to put it in perspective. This is where it all began because those fighter pilots, those heroes of World War II, those boys' own images of little kids growing up watching the war and seeing these these Spitfires taking off from the airfield that was Silverstone, right? Then it becomes this Formula One. And the heroes of the day in 1950, Stirling Moss, Fangio, all these guys, these were the new fighter pilots, the new heroes, the new gladiators, the new guys representing. And so the little kids growing up in England and all over Europe and to a certain extent in America, obviously, the new form of the gladiatorial, what we now look at Top Gun as, were the racing drivers. They were the heroes. They were the daredevils. They were the guys willing to race in an open-wheel car with a helmet on only and take on the world. So you've got to put it in perspective. That's where Silverstone and that's where the whole of Grand Prix started to really, really take the world, the jingoistic world that now is the 400,000 people that gather each and every weekend at Silverstone. And so I just wanted to give you that sort of sense that this is deep. And when you name, I said that Damon Hill, Graham Hill, his father, hero, Stirling Moss, Jenson Button, now Lewis, Mansell before him. I mean, you can keep naming names of the greats who have done there. And they didn't always win, but they were always treated with such revere. I mean, Jenson Button had bad luck at Silverstone for a long time, but oh my word, if Norris gets a result here, if Hamilton wins again, I mean, you cannot, the headlines, every paper, it's just such a special and uniquely British thing. They come out en masse, which is why I was saddened a little bit by the booing yesterday. But that's another story, as Bob says. But Bob, wouldn't you not agree?
Oh, absolutely. And I can vouch for that from personal experience. I visited the British Racing Driver Club clubhouse at Silverstone. They, of course, own the racetrack. And it happened to be on a day when Damon Hill's mom, Betty Hill, arrived there. Graham had been dead for many years. And the reverence and the care for Betty Hill representing Graham and all that he represented to that great British motor racing tradition was great to see. It wasn't just Graham's gone, let's get on with it. It was for Betty and not for Damon, and I thought that was really cool. I mean, I've said it through countless weddings and jubilees and big British holidays before. Nobody does pomp and circumstance like the Brits. In fact, I think it was a British composer who wrote the song that you now hear at every university graduation on the planet. The Brits are very good at it, and I admire them for it.
The race, Jonathan.
Okay.